Hi guys, I'm Charlie Book Fanatic, and today I'm starting my vlog for week 12. So this week I have quite a lot of books I've been meaning to read because I'm still doing a March reading challenge. So I have 5 more books to read. Well, I actually have 4 more books to read, but the 5th one is one I've picked for myself for the upcoming week. So yeah, let's dive straight in. So obviously this week is going to be a bit harder because it's 5 books I have to read, and that's like a lot. But I still have next week 4 days as well, because that's 4 more days of March to read the 4 remaining books I have on my March reading challenge. First book I'm going to read is The Violinist of Venice, a story of Vivaldi. This one was on my most anticipated new releases list for one of the past months. I don't know which one, and I'm finally going to read it. It's a historical fiction, obviously, about Vivaldi and about this girl Adriana D'Amato who falls into a love affair with Vivaldi, and she has to get married because she's from a wealthy family and her father wants her to find a husband because she's 18. So she has to choose between, I think, her family or her love affair with Vivaldi. I finally started reading Frontlines, which is the first book in the Soldier Girls series by Michael Grant, which came out recently as well, and I've been really anticipating this. This is historical fiction as well, and it's a reimagining of World War II, but when girls could get drafted or could sign up to get sent out to fight in the war. And it's really cool. I'm 100 pages in or more even, I don't know. But it's following from 3 characters' perspectives. They're all girls, they're all from different backgrounds, and they all have different reasons to sign up for this war. And it's really, really cool, and I've been loving it so far. It's so good. I've never read anything by Michael Grant before, but I've been looking forward to this one so much. But I normally never like to read about World War II, but this one has been really good so far. Then I'm planning on reading Fire, which is the first book in the Elemental series by L.B. Gilbert. This one is about 4 women who have to maintain the order in a supernatural world, I believe. I haven't started this. I'm planning on starting it this week, obviously, but I'm just holding out on that because I want to get through more of the books I'm already reading. But I don't know much about this. I just know I really liked the synopsis of it when I saw it on NetGalley, and I requested it and I got it. So it's really cool. So I'm going to read that this week and then write up a review of it and review it on my channel. Then I'm going to read Dance of Shadows by Yelena Black. And Dance of Shadows I haven't started yet, but this book is about a girl called Vanessa, and she dances at an elite ballet school, and she's so good that she attracts the attentions of 3 men. One is a choreographer and the one is a dancer, I believe, and the other one I don't exactly know. But she gets proposed the lead to Firebird, I believe, and she doesn't know if she should accept because her sister Margaret has disappeared a couple of years ago, and she was also dancing at this elite ballet school. And I think it's kind of a mystery, but I also really love reading about dancing some way or another. Even though I don't dance myself, I'm the most horrible dancer you could see in your entire life, but I really enjoy dancing and I really enjoy reading about it. And the last book I actually picked for myself is a book I've been meaning to read for a while now, and I've tried to start it for a couple times now, and I never really got through it. I even tried an audiobook, but I'm really not into audiobooks, so I gave up on that as well. But I've been trying to get through it, and I read 50 pages yesterday, so I'm quite proud of myself. I'm 100 pages in because I took off from 50 pages onwards, because I thought I listened to that on audiobook. And it is Emma by Jane Austen, and I really love this edition of it. Like, it has this really cool dust jacket, and also on the back of it, like, I really love it. I really love these editions. I don't know why, but the picture is lovely. And I've been wanting to read this for so long. It's about Emma, and she is kind of sassy, and she's trying to play matchmaker for all of her friends. And meanwhile, I think she's trying to pair up a friend of hers with Mr. Elton, and then it turns out he may not even like her friends, but her. I do have a problem with classics though. it's not necessarily classics themselves, not necessarily the stories, it's just the language they were written in. Like, I'm reading it in English, and the language is really hard for me, and sometimes I don't even know what's going on because it's written in such an old language, and I really have to reread some parts, and I don't feel like rereading those parts, you know? I do want to finish this, and I am going to finish this. I know the gist of the story, I know what's going on, but the little moments, like some of the things they are saying, it takes a while for me to let it sink in. So yeah, let's hope I will finish those 5 books this upcoming week. Hi guys, it's Saturday today, and I haven't vlogged anything the whole week. I've been quite busy because I've been studying for my exams, which I have in the upcoming week. Also, yesterday I have been celebrating my birthday just as I did today because I'm turning 18 tomorrow. Yay, me! Did I read much this week? Yes I did. Actually, I think I'm going to finish up Emma today or tomorrow, one of those two. Same thing with what other books was I reading? Same thing with The Violinist of Venice and the other book. I swear to God, I've been reading 50 pages a day. Front Lines by Michael Brandt. All of those I'm going to finish up either today or tomorrow. I started Dance of Shadows today, and tomorrow I'm going to start the last book for this week, which I'm going to read those books into next week, obviously. And that book is why do I forget these titles? Like, why do I? I'm in Fire by L.B. Gilbert. I'm going to read that one. I'm going to start that one tomorrow, read into next week. I want to finish all of these books before the end of March, so I can start my April reading challenge. So if I finish all of these books, I will finish my March reading challenge, and I'm well on my way because I have to finish 4 books for that. And yeah, I think I will be able to do that even with my exams next week. So it's evening now, it's Saturday, and I have more room to speak. So I am really liking Emma. Like, I did not expect to like Emma at all. I mean, Emma by Jane Austen, obviously. I started reading it and I don't really like classics. Like, the language doesn't really sit well with me, which I said at the beginning of the vlog as well. But I am almost at the end now, and I am actually really liking it. And I know Jane Austen said that no one would much like Emma except for her, but I do really like Emma. I can't help it. I really like her as a character, and I really like reading about her. And I'm quite sad the book is almost ending. Also, I've just finished Frontlines. I have also just put up my review for that, which I will link down below as always. I really loved it. I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was so great. Like, the characters were great. It's an alternate history, obviously, with women soldiers, and there were these 3 different characters from different heritages, and it was so great. It was like, I don't really like reading up World War II stories, but this changed everything for me. It was amazing. I can't wait to read the sequel in this series, which is not even announced, but it's going to come. But I'll have to wait for that for such a long time, and I can't wait. Then about Violinist of Venice. I'm not sure about that. Like, I like it, but it's a bit too fast paced for me. Like, it's moving through the years too quickly at this point, and I don't know if I like it very much. I do like it, but I don't love it, you know. It's average for me at this point in time. And then I started Dance of Shadows, which I'm 50 pages in, and I don't know what to think about that as well. Same thing as with The Violinist of Venice. I'm liking it, not loving it so far, but maybe that will change. I think it's a bit of a vague story so far. Maybe it will all be explained more and further into the book. I really hope that, at least, because otherwise I'm afraid I won't enjoy it much. So I hope my reading won't be in vain because I've been reading a lot today. Like, I've been so productive. Hi guys, it's Sunday today and I am officially 18. I don't feel any different, obviously, but it's so cool to finally be able to drink alcohol legally, to be able to vote, to be able to learn how to drive. Feels great, actually. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you. It's my birthday today when I upload this. In terms of the books, so I told you I finished Frontlines yesterday. Today it's morning. I'm going to finish Emma by Jane Austen, and I'm going to read more of Dance of Shadows by Yelena Black. And what have I been reading? There's one other book, The Violinist of Venice. I don't think I'm going to finish that today. Actually, I think I'm going to finish that tomorrow. So yeah, that will be in my vlog for next week. So I'm going to read on in Dance of Shadows and The Violinist of Venice, and I'm also going to start reading Fire, the Elementals, Book 1 by L.B. Gilbert. So that's going to start today, and I'm going to read it only next week, but I will tell you all about the books I'm going to read next week in my vlog for week 13. So this was my vlog for week 12. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I will see you next week. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.